Amber from AmberPlansHerDay, and I'm super excited to come on and share with you the wrap up of the 2024 planner reviews that I completed. Today we are going to do a grand overview and a closure of all of these planner brands. I have literally so many details. I went through and scoured the internet, scoured the websites to find everything you need to know about these planners. So I want to start with, maybe we should compare the planners via a few different routes. So we can do paper quality, pricing point, and then just overall like what the planner is included. So I'll definitely give a quick overview of what's included in each planner, but I want to break them down into prices and paper quality. And then we will go into like the binding process and the layouts that are offered. Okay, so let's start with pricing. So if you are looking at getting the absolute cheapest planner you can get for 2024, that winner is the Happy Planner. This planner, I feel like I should take all of these away, at least put them up here. This planner is $30 regularly, and they frequently go on sale or have discounts, whether in store or on thehappyplanner.com. So I think I got this planner for closer to $20 after purchasing with a discount. But just for this planner, $30. That is a really good deal. Now, I am going to say this planner is very basic. It does not have extra things that we can talk about that these other planners have. It is just your monthly layouts and your weekly layouts, plus the one note page in the back. So that was $30. Now the next least expensive planner is, drumroll please, the Laurel Denise. This planner is $59, and this planner does come with some extras. It does come with a bookmark, 2 of them, and the layout is a lot different, which we will talk about in a little bit. And it does come in the back with the yearly wins, yearly lessons, some graph paper, some dot grid paper, and kind of like a review of the year. So this one, oh, and it also has like a folder right here. So this one comes with extras, and it kind of depends where you're wanting to sit, what kind of layouts you want, but this planner is $59. Now the next least expensive planner is the Plum Paper. This Plum Paper planner is 100% fully customizable. I will say that this cover is, I can definitely bend it really easily. So the cover quality, I may not agree with as nicely as Happy Planner or Laurel Denise. This is a daily planner though, and it comes with literally so many pieces of paper, and it is again 100% fully customizable. So I do feel like for $67, that is a fairly good deal for one, having a fully customizable planner. And so it can cost about $5 to $6 more if you want to add like your name on it and different things like that. So there is a little bit of room there to have it be a little bit more expensive, but that is kind of the actual base price. I think mine was $6 more because I said literally no color. Like some of these lines had color, and I also didn't want like these sections. So it was a little bit more customized than just normal. So it was about $73, $72. But like I said, the base is $67. Next, we have Moxie Life and Erin Condren coming in within $1 of each other. The Moxie Life is $78. This planner, though, has so many extras. Sometimes people may think it's too many extras, but these do not come with it. I did purchase the bookmarks separately. Laurel Denise, they came with it. This one has a full goal setting section. So that is extra and included, and each month they have the monthly goals and weekly actions. So this planner is jam-packed with extras for you to plan with. Then we have the Erin Condren. This is $79. So this planner does come in this beautiful vegan leather or vegan leather cover. And it does come with some stickers. It doesn't have very many extras compared to other planners, but it did have some note sections in here, which is great. You could always add more by purchasing more. And then it did have like a contact list. I think that was it. Yes. So a few pages of notes, the keep in touch, and then some stuff for 2025. So it does have a few extras, a little bit more than some of the other planners and a little bit less than some of the others for $79. And of course, this is speaking specifically for this planner. Erin Condren has so many planners on the website. This $79 specifically for this planner. Now, coming in at the most expensive is Hemlock and Oak. Now, I have a little bit of a caveat to say with this. This planner was $92. And now that I look at that, I'm thinking, why did I buy that, for one? But also, if you were to look at the prices, this is a huge deal. $47 if you wanted a book bound Hemlock and Oak. And the book bound already comes with the monthly reviews, the monthly overviews, the yearly, the monthly spreads, the weekly spreads. All of that stuff is already included. And basically it is just a bound option. This is an Archer and Olive, but this is what it looks like. It's just bound like that into a planner. That's $47. To get all of it separately to make your own planner, yes, it was $92. So that, now after I reviewed that, I was like, ooh, but I really, really want to say this because Hemlock and Oak takes a lot of pride in their product. And I think that is very, very amazing. So we're going to talk about paper next because we already kind of balance these out by price. But I do believe that for the price, for this pre-punched price of this planner to get everything separate, they put a lot of pride into their materials. They have paper, this is literally right off the website, paper that is Forest Stewardship Council certified by NEPCON, SFI certified, acid-free, and made in both the USA and Canada. And every possible material is recycled. So they take a lot of pride in kind of their carbon footprint, right? They are taking a lot of pride in that. Now, that I should also note that this full planner is $92. If you only want the weekly inserts, that is $37. If you only want the monthly inserts, that's $17. If you want the monthly review and overviews, that is $15 a piece, so $30 total for both. And then $8 for the yearly overview pages, which is what these are here at the front. So if you kind of want to break that down, you could get this planner for more comparable to some of the other planners. For example, if you did the weekly insert and the monthly insert, that would be $30, $40, $54, which would actually put it at the second least expensive right after the Happy Planner. So it can depend where you want to purchase with this planner. So anyway, that was a long tangent about this planner and their pride in their paper and stuff like that. Now let's talk about paper. So we have most of these planners that use 120 GSM paper, which is, that's what Hemlock and Oak uses. It is a thicker, bright white paper, and it is equivalent to about 80 pounds. And I'll tell you which ones use 120. And 120 Hemlock and Oak is very prideful also with it being bleed resistant. 120 GSM is a great number for a planner paper. It is thicker and it is a great quality. So Hemlock and Oak uses 120 GSM. Erin Condren uses 120 GSM. They also note on their website that the interior pages are made in the USA. So this paper is 120 GSM as well. Their cover is imported according to their website. Now, I do want to say though that when you feel these papers next to each other, the Erin Condren feels like it has more teeth almost to it. They do feel the same thickness, but this has, first off, a little bit of a different color than this bright white. But this one feels a little more teeth. This one feels pretty smooth. I feel like if you were to use a Papermate Flare on this, maybe it wouldn't bleed, but it might smudge, especially for us lefties. So use those pens that dry pretty quickly. So Hemlock and Oak, Erin Condren, and last but not least, sorry, I want to snap that. There we go. Last but not least, Moxie Life also uses 120 GSM. Now, Moxie Life is very comparable to that Hemlock and Oak with the bright white and the smoothness, very, very smooth. So they do feel the exact same. They're a little bit of a different shade of white, but they are both very high quality paper. So those are all the three that are 120 GSM. This is going to be the highest paper quality out of our stack. Now, the next highest quality is going to be Plum Paper. They use 70-pound paper, which is equivalent to 105 GSM. You definitely can tell instantly when you are touching this. It is thinner than the three just mentioned, Hemlock and Oak, Erin Condren, and Moxie Life. This is a very beautiful, bright paper. It is just a little bit thinner, about 10 pounds difference there. Next, we have Laurel Denise. So this paper, so I guess I should say, this tabbed paper right here is 120 GSM, the ones that have the tabs. Now, everything inside here is actually 80 GSM, which is 80 pounds is 120 GSM. So 80 GSM is very close to like a copy paper. So this is fairly thin. So granted, most of the Laurel Denise is going to be these tabs because you go just from tab to tab. But the paper on the inside is 80 GSM, which is equivalent to 21-pound paper, which, like I said, is pretty equivalent to a copy paper that you just put into your copy machine. That is going to be very comparable to that. Now, I don't necessarily think that's awful because it's just this much paper, but it is something to note about for the paper quality. Now, last but not least, we have the Happy Planner. And I actually don't know where the Happy Planner sits with their paper quality because their website is not open like the other websites. All of the other websites have very openly, right there in the product description, share the GSM or the pound of paper that they use. So to me, yes, that is a little disappointing. I don't know what they're trying to hide or why they're trying to hide that, but I could not even find a solid answer on Google. Some people were like 32-pound paper. Some people were like it's 120 GSM, which those two are very different. Now, I am going to say that the Plum Paper, which was, again, the 105 GSM or 70-pound paper, it does feel about the same. This one the Happy Planner feels like it has a little bit more teeth to it. I'm going to try to compare it to the 120 GSM paper as well from Hemlock and Oak. Just like to give you guys at least a close comparison. Oh no, it's not. This is closer to the Plum Paper, 105 GSM. I am going to check it out with the insides of Laurel Denise just to be sure it's not near copy paper. It is a little bit thicker than that. It's close though. So the Happy Planner actually probably sits somewhere between the 80 GSM or 21 pound paper and the 70 pound paper and 105 GSM. It probably sits in the middle somewhere there, but unfortunately they are not open with that information. So now let's wrap up with the different things that we want to know about these planners. I really want to just spend some time on each planner. I'll just go down the list of what I have that I researched. Hemlock and Oak. They have different sizes. I purchased the 7 by 9.25, which is equivalent to the Happy Planner size. And you can do disc bound. They have rings equivalent to the Erin Condren that I purchased, and the book bound. They are, again, very prideful in their paper quality. They are, you know, every possible material is recycled. They take a lot of pride in that. It can vary by prices because you can grab everything that I grabbed for $92. You can grab the book bound for $47, or you can grab just the weekly and the monthly for $54, just like different variety like that. It does not come with discs, so just note that. I do like the layout. From what I can tell, it is basically just one layout that they have, and that is this hourly layout. I'm pretty obsessed with it. I cannot wait to share with you how I'm going to use it in my planner lineup. Next, we have the Laurel Denise. So we have, any special notes? This is 1.5 inch spiral. So, I mean, just the different planners have different, you know, specs that I could find on their website. So that's what I'll be sharing. This planner is the largest out of all of them. It is 12.7 inches long. And when it is open, it is a full 24 inches, 2 feet wide. So this planner is massive. It does have this really cool and unique layout. So it is different than any of the other planners that I reviewed. You can see your monthly and your weekly at the same time. Oh, and this clear bookmark is included, which I feel like is noteworthy because some of the other planners don't have that included. So Laurel Denise. Next we have the Erin Condren. So we have, when the agenda is open, it is 22 inches. And that probably means when it's open all the way, like from this tip all the way over here. This, you know, I mean, you could tuck this back here and then it would be a little bit smaller, or it kind of just folds over by itself. This section here, though, is definitely not 22 inches. It said, I didn't write that down. The rings are 1.25 inches, though, which is equivalent to the coil of the Laurel Denise planner. When it is closed, it is 8.25 inches wide, which is comparable to some of the other planners that we have in this review. I did say that the interior pages are made in the USA, the cover was imported, and that is that planner. Okay. Next, we have the Moxie Life. This planner has a heavy emphasis on goal setting. So like I was saying before, it does have this complete section for goals. It has pages in your monthly and your weekly for goal setting and those different types of things. And it does have this beautiful elastic closure and the coil bound. So this one has a lot of great options as well. So the next one we have is Happy Planner. This planner specifically is supporting Grace Place Art, which is, Grace is a super sweet lady. I follow her on Instagram. She has Down syndrome and she creates art as part of her therapy, but also just things that she loves to do. So that is this planner specifically. Not all of the planners support all different people with, you know, different people who, you know, own their businesses. They have collabs with Pigeon Letters and I think somebody else this year. But I did purchase the Grace Place art They have many different layouts, many different sizes. That's something to note with the Happy Planner. And the thing that I think I'm a little bit most disappointed in is that they're not open with their paper quality. To me, that is very important. Now, Plum Paper, last but certainly not least, we have 100% customizable from the cover, from your name, from the color of the coil, from what holidays are included, to what is, like these are the holidays, to what is noted on every section, to the times of your schedule, to every single thing. This planner is 100% customizable. And for the price, I honestly think that is a really, really good deal. They do have many different layouts that you can customize as well, which is super, super awesome. So we have the two comparisons that I had for the planners, and I just want to review them with you pretty quickly. So from least expensive to most expensive, we have the Happy Planner. Then we had Laurel Denise. Then we had Plum Paper. Then we had Moxie Life, Erin Condren, and for me personally, the most expensive was the Hemlock and Oak. So Happy Planner, Laurel Denise, Plum Paper, Moxie Life, Erin Condren, and Hemlock and Oak. This is the price comparison from least expensive to most expensive in this order. Now, when you're noting the paper quality, it's actually very important to kind of note that. So we have Hemlock and Oak, Erin Condren, and Moxie Life all sitting at the head of the pack for the best paper quality. They all use the same exact paper quality. Now we have Plum Paper after that, and to my belief, Happy Planner sits in between Plum Paper and Laurel Denise. Laurel Denise does not per se have the worst quality, but it depends what you're comparing it to. If you're comparing it to the monthly spread, it's equivalent to the top. If you're comparing it to the weekly spreads, it is definitely at the bottom. It is the least quality. So this is kind of the paper quality. So you have the Erin Condren, Moxie Life, Hemlock and Oak. All those are the most expensive plus the best paper quality. Then you have Plum Paper, Happy Planner, and Laurel Denise towards the end of the pack, and that is just where those sit. I really hope that this wrap-up video was helpful and that you guys could see some price comparisons, some layout comparisons, some pluses and minuses with each planner, and some of the things that each planner brand kind of offers the planner community. I'm very excited to try some of these out in my 2024 lineup. I'm going to be sharing that very soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that because it is going to be so fun. I cannot wait to explore and go into all these planners a little bit further. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what planner you'll be using for 2024. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to miss any future videos of mine, and I'll see you next time. Bye!